Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Light Work with Amanda. This week, I decided to review the infamous Blue Mountain in Pennsylvania, not to be confused with the one out in Ontario, which I know some people have mistaken before in the past, but not your girl, because I am a regular at the OG Blue Mountain in Pennsylvania. Please don't at me in the comments, and hey, invite me out to Ontario. I'd love to review you too. What really sparked this video, the season's kind of over here in the East Coast. As you can see, it's pretty sunny out here. I wanted to get a quick review in. I actually wanted to do it in the winter, but as you can tell from the frequency of my videos that come out, I lost track of time, but I was able to at least get this review out short and sweet, and without further ado, let's get into it. All right, here we are pulling up at the top lodge at Blue Mountain. You have access to the slopeside grill, those kiosks. You can print out your ticket if you prepaid. You can also get another card, either from these ticket windows here as you enter the main lodge. You also have access to some lockers you can change, and there's the rental area. So if you keep going through those double doors, it does take you outside. There's the slopeside grill with the patio, some fire pits, some food options. It's a really great spot to hang out afterwards. So here it takes you into your first run, which will lead you right into Burma Road. I like to do this one first, get the legs warm, and if you're curious, there is a terrain park right in the middle of this green feature. Some small boxes you can hit, but do be careful. These landings can get really bathtubby and pitted, and they don't maintain the lips. So if you can't see the landing, I suggest skipping like I did to that one, but otherwise, really fun park. Here, I guess you can get beers at the end of Burma Road. I've never been here before. So if you keep going straight, it does take you to the Valley Lodge base lodge, which has rentals, it has food options, some food trucks. I do recommend having a jacket where you can hold your pass in your sleeve so you don't have to keep taking it out manually to scan it. But up we go, Main Street Express, and it does take you to one of my favorite runs, which is called Lazy Mile. During peak season, there is a lot more coverage. This little tree section is not as rutted out and legit dirt, but there are some side hits that you can take, and it takes you right into this fun little freestyle / snowboard cross terrain park where, again, but there is more snow, these turns are a little bit more banked and you can get a lot of speed going through them, and it's super fun. Typically the beginners kind of stay off this trail, which is nice, so you can get some good speed, really hold an edge, and have a nice time. All right, once you get your fill of your snowboard cross section and you get a little air here, woo, it does take you straight into another terrain park. What this terrain park though has more features, and it is larger than the one through Burma. So there's a nice little Y rail. It does fork at the end, a tall high rail, and then looks like the park crew is fixing that little barrel kink. You got a side hit there, and then a huge rainbow rail, and then you guessed it, it does take us straight into Main Street Express again. So this is the Challenger Express. It does take you all the way up to the top. It is another 6-pack and high speed, but just wanted to show you the beginner section here. They have their own separate lift. It's closed off. It's really private. Yeah, I'm just enjoying myself. It's a beautiful day, and I basically have the mountain to myself. But here's a good view of a good terrain park that I like to hit from the top. I'll show you how to get there. Again, I am on the Main Street Express quad. You just get off the lift here and make a left. So here's the entrance of the park from the top, but I decided to actually hit the features there and I didn't record, but here's the base of the Challenger Express quad. So after you take this up, you can see that there's another park. That's actually a whole hike park. So you can go and hike this and hit this park free of charge. They actually do have lights, so it's a great place to learn, and here's another view of it from the top. It is a little bit of a hike, but totally worth it. All right, so as you get to the top of the Challenger Express quad, there is a run that can go left. Most people go right here because there are more options. If you keep going straight, it will take you to a fork where you can go down to Double Black Diamond, you can go down Paradise, or you can actually hit another terrain park. Paradise is great for beginners, super fun run. This is actually the top of the Double Black Diamond, so you can see you can enter that large park there with a little bit larger features. Here is it again, where you can actually go around. There's some options you can take, and so it's not so steep. So you conquered Blue Mountain, you finally landed that 1080, you're ready to call it quits. The best part is you can ride right up to that slopeside grill. Here, you can catch the sunset, catch the views, there's the bar there, plenty of chairs, they have some food options out here. Get yourself a beer and just soak it all in. Well, that's a wrap. Spring day at Blue Mountain, another success. Check you next time. that's a wrap. That's a wrap on the 2024-25 winter season. For at least for me, maybe I'll go out west, or maybe I'll go to South America. Won't leave anything off the table. But for me, for right now, the season was great. Didn't get injured. I learned a lot of stuff. It was a lot of fun. And I'm ready to jump into the skateboard season. So maybe I'll review some skate parks. Either way, thanks for liking, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Bye now.